New segment we're introducing this week on Property Source Radio. A very familiar name. It is Carlos Rodriguez, and it's great to see you. He is an attorney, counselor at law. Just handed me his business card. But I also know you from years and years and years being involved in the Attorney General's office. It's great to have you as part of.
I am thrilled to be here.
Property Source Radio.
Yes, I'm thrilled.
And we're going to we're glad to have you. Are you a
Thank
football
you.
fan?
Yes.
Okay.
Giants.
Okay.
I'll give you that right up front. I was born in the Bronx. I'm a diehard Yankee fan and Giants. And there's a lot of Giants and Yankee fans here, especially this year when Yankee farm team is going to be here.
Absolutely. Yeah, the Scranton's going to be playing over here all summer long. All their
I'm
home
buying
games.
season tickets.
Are you really?
Yeah, I got a few friends of mine that thinking about that.
Well, Danny Mason will be glad to hear that.
I know. I got to call him.
We're going to be talking consumer protection pretty much in this segment. Every single week, we got to come up with some sort of clever name for the segment.
Oh, okay.
We'll work on that in some sort of...
I have a name.
Do you?
Yeah, Carlos in your corner.
Hey, look at that. That's,
Okay.
That's my
Write that down.
consumer name.
welcome to Carlos in Your Corner, a new segment here on Property Source Radio.
No, but it's your prerogative. If you
I like that.
if you want to come up with another name, as long as it has something with dealing with consumers, I'll go with it.
How are you in our corner today, then?
I'm in your corner because just this past week we got in the news, and in fact, I did a TV thing on identity theft and RG&E.
Saw it, yeah.
And NYSEG, apparently someone tapped into the computer system at RG&E or got access. Some third-party consultant or somebody that they hired got access to their financial records.
Database including social security numbers, bank account numbers.
Boy.
My stomach turns when I hear this because I received a letter and all I know is someone out there has my social security number, bank information, and I pay my bill online.
Yeah.
So they may have my online information.
All right, I got this letter. I heard about this situation, and I heard about it online. I got an email that said, you got to get in touch with NYSEG or RG&E. And we've gotten to the point now when we get these sort of emails, we're skeptical. Is it spam? Is it a scam? And I thought immediately, I'm not going to click on this because I think it's just some way of getting my information. So I kind of ignored it. And then I saw your piece on TV, and I realized that it's the real thing. And I got my letter earlier this week. How can you? I want to deal with this thing specifically, but before that, how can you tell if an email is an honest to goodness email? It's got to be tougher for the companies to get out real honest to goodness emails now.
Steve, you can't, because scammers are so good. They call that a phishing scam, where they mirror. Like here, I got this letter, and it's got the logo with NYSEG and RG&E. They'll copy this and put it in an email and send it out to you. And if you clicked on to that email, something bad could have happened. A virus on your computer that then steals all the information. Or they'll ask you for personal information, which then you could be a victim of identity theft. Mm-hmm. And I don't recall getting an email from RG&E regarding this problem. I think they were sending letters, and the law requires them to send notice to consumers.
You know where customers. I saw it on Facebook.
Facebook.
And when I saw it on Facebook, I said to myself, oh, God, now I don't know whether to believe it or not, which it makes things even worse.
When in doubt, I would delete, call the company.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you did the right thing. I mean, I commend you for that. Mm-hmm. A lot of folks just, I know stories where people gotten AOL emails and we need to verify your information, and they followed through and verified all the information. And then they called the place, AOL, and they found out that it was a scam.
Yeah, and they make them look pretty legit these days. They send you an email with an official AOL or Yahoo logo, and you think it's coming right from AOL or Yahoo. There's a lot of online tools, though. Am I wrong about protecting yourself? And a lot of times if you sign up for online banking, for example, you'll get confirmation through your bank that says, we will never send you correspondence asking for your personal information. They need to verify your account. There's a million security ways to set that up. So, I think we're unfortunately, just starting to get to the age where people are now aware that there's all this scamming going on. Now we have to have businesses and things in place to prevent that scamming from happening.
Yes, and I agree with you totally. And people are more vigilant, more careful. In fact, this letter from RG&E says you need to be vigilant about going through your accounts. And interesting enough, I received a check just this week from Strong Memorial Hospital or something. It was an overpayment on a bill. They send me a check, and I'm going to call them because that could be a classic scam of if I deposit that check, someone could, the check is counterfeit, and then they get access to my information.
How sad is it, Pat, that we have to doubt everything? I mean, you've been right all along, as it turns out, the doubter in the group,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just think, I wonder if it's more work than it's worth. I mean, wasn't it better to just get a job? I mean, become an attorney, make some money instead of scamming. I don't know how they can do it.
They're making a lot of money.
They are.
$40 billion.
Well, then I should get into that business then.
It's sad
They're out there.
because the majority of the people that are getting scammed, the majority of the population are elderly.
Yeah.
Yes.
People who are not familiar with the computer age, where they didn't grow up with computers in their classrooms. So they're just starting to figure things out, things like Facebook and, trying to get into the technical age, and those are the people that are easiest scammed.
So
they're
this
like shooting fish in a barrel, basically.
This could eventually become a non-issue as as we get generationally into more computer savvy. And I hate to put it this way, but one of the 3Ds that the ladies are talking about, when the older generation starts to fade off, people Alex's age who are computer savvy and know this stuff ahead of time, companies may not try to do phishing expeditions.
I would love to agree with you.
Yeah, me
But you
too.
don't.
But I don't.
I think the hackers are going to out-hack the hackers.
In fact, kids are the seniors. I'm involved with a group, Lifespan has got a thing on identity theft, which I'm part of the coalition. Kids are putting too much information about their personal lives on Facebook, on everything, social networking, and scammers are trolling through Facebook. They get so much information. One of these days, I'll tell you about the grandparent scam. Scammers go into Facebook and find out, how grandparents now are getting connected with their grandchildren through Facebook.
Yes.
Sure.
Yep.
So scammers are going in there and finding information of the grandparents' grandchildren, and then calling the grandparents and telling you, "Oh, grandmom, I got stuck in Canada, and you need to wire me money."
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got from someone I know very well. They said they got robbed in England, and can I send the money right away?
Yes.
Wow.
And it looked legit.
It's,
They were probably following the kids because a lot of people do that. We're going to Disney World next week. That's.
and then they put
bad.
another police officer at the same time with the same call, and they give a legitimacy that, your grandchild is in jail or whatever.
Wow.
All right,
These guys are good.
Real quick, we have less than a minute here before we have to go. On this letter from RG&E, you get an opportunity to sign up for a year's worth of consumer protection. Is that the real deal?
I'm still the jury's still out on that real deal. This is what I would do before you get into the going into Experian and signing up, because I printed up the agreement that you have to agree to.
Yeah.
It's like 12 pages.
Oh, boy.
And you have to read the fine print as to what you're getting for free. And I'm
Carlos-
glad that RG&E did that.
We're glad to have you here. You're going to be with us every week on Property Source
Yes,
Radio.
I hope so.
Carlos in your corner. I love it. I love it. All right, we'll get you back to ESPN Radio after a half hour's worth of Nighthawk stuff. Thanks for joining us on Property Source Radio, guys.
Pleasure.
It's been a great week.
Happy birthday week.
Yes.
Happy birthday week.
Thursday is my birthday. Thanks,
Okay,
guys. Yeah.
mine was last week.
All right, Property Source Radio. Next week, we'll be back. Sports Radio 950 ESPN. Have a great day.